What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to fix your trading psychology. Alright guys, welcome back. So today is all about trading psychology. And trading psychology is a big thing, but it gets basically hyped up a lot lately. So I want to, as you guys know from me, I want to bring you straight to the point knowledge. No bullshit, no hype, anything like that. So let's get started. So in terms of trading psychology, if you want to win in trading, you need two things. You need an edge and you need good psychology. So today is all about psychology. Now, everyone, and I mean everyone in their journey during their career will be making emotional or psychological trading errors. It's just normal. But the quicker you can learn from them and fix those issues, the better you are and the more money you can make in a quicker way. So that's really key, guys. Everyone has the problem. So if you are like, oh, I'm so emotional when trading, or calm down, everyone has them, everyone had them in the past. They overcame it, the successful traders, they did. And you can too, if you follow the next 3 steps. Now, step number 1 is awareness. And let's face it, you need to become aware of your of the mistakes you make. Most people are like, oh, I made this and this mistake, but they never write it down, so it never becomes really clear to them. It's the same for fat people, for example. They know they are fat, but how fat are they? And because they don't know it exactly, they don't really care. They're just like, oh, I'm just cruising along. Yeah, I know I'm overweight in the back of my mind, but I don't know anything specific about it. But as soon as they go on the scale, as soon as they start running for 10 minutes, they know like, holy shit, I am actually way too fat. I have to do something about this. Same with the trading mistakes you make. The clearer you are about the mistakes and the more aware you become by writing them down and seeing how much they cost you, the better you can then, think about like, I'm making these mistakes. I need to stop with that. Why am I doing it? How can I fix it? All right, so what we have on the screen is the demon finder. Now, I didn't make this. This is from another trader, Tom Dante. However, I used something similar like this back in the day when I was also, yes, I also had problems in terms of psychology, not as much as most people. And that's because naturally I'm quite patient and I do believe I do have the right traits to becoming a trader. But everyone does have their struggles. And like I said, step 1 is awareness, guys. So this is something you can use to become aware of the mistakes you make. So it's quite simple. You want to keep track of everything. And I've said this many times before. So every time you make a mistake, you want to note it down. And you can basically make this for yourself. You can also add in mistakes you make. You just fill in another one there. And basically you just want to put an X if you make a certain mistake. Let's say after 2 weeks, this is what your sheet looks like. Then you know, okay, hey, I am taking trades that are not in my plan. I am taking trades that don't have the right risk reward. I enter too soon. I exit too soon. When you know this, so most people are like, oh, I keep making mistakes, but they never actually go from that stage to, okay, which ones am I making? How often am I making them? And when you're that clear, you know exactly like, okay, I keep taking trades and not in my plan. Then you can take a look at the next step, which is, okay, why am I doing this? And then the next step is, how can I fix this? So make something like this in Excel, a notebook, whatever you do, write down all the mistakes that you can make and have made. Put these numbers in and tick a box every time you make it. And then every weekend, take a look at it. which mistakes that you make. And then step by step, you can fix your emotional and psychological issues and become a better trader, because your strategy can be good. It can have an edge, but if you can't execute it accordingly, the edge will go away. So it's always your approach has to be profitable, but you as a trader should also be able to trade it profitably. And if you have step one covered, step two should be this. This is what you should be working on. So yeah, that's it, guys. Become aware of the mistakes you make. So I spoke about awareness. Now, part two basically is, why are you making these mistakes? That's like a step most people forget, but it's really, really important, because let's say you're fat. Why are you fat? Because if you don't figure out why you're fat, yeah, obviously because you're eating too much and you're not working out or staying healthy, but like, why are you not doing that? Why are you grabbing the bag of chips after a day of work? Is it because you had a lot of stress? Is it because you're not happy with what you're doing, your job, for example? That's the why. And if you don't fix the why, and you, for example, lose all this weight, 5 months later, if you're still having the same stress, you're going to get that bag of chips, because you're doing it based on your willpower, and that will end, especially when things get rough. The willpower will stop, and then you will go back to your old habits because you never fixed the why. So, why are you not trading according to your plan? Is it because you're too impulsive? Is it because it looks good and you want to make quick money? Is it because you're secretly a bit of a gambler? Is it because you lack patience? I don't know what it is, guys, but if you have a certain mistake, you want to know why you're making it. Investigate it. Think about it. Close that laptop. Don't look at the screens. Sit with yourself. Why are you making the mistake? Write it down. It sounds boring as shit, but it is what will make you money in the long run. It is what professionals did to become a better trader. They're not moaning about it and then making the next week making the same mistake again. They are not eating, overeating because they made a mistake in the trading. No, they write it down and they ask themselves, why am I doing it? They maybe have, if they are working for a firm, they ask their trading psychologist, like, hey, I'm making this mistake, I'm doing it because of this, how can I fix it? The point is take action, guys. Take action. So now you know what mistakes you're making, you know why you're making them. The next step is fixing it. Fixing the problems you're making, and the way to do it is to make a plan. For example, let's say you're not disciplined enough to follow your plan. That's possible. Most people are not that disciplined. Let's say you're not disciplined enough to follow the plan. For the next 30 days, you're going to be the most disciplined person you've ever been in your life. Which means, for example, you set a goal, okay, every single morning I'm going to walk 30 minutes. Before I have breakfast, before I go to my job, before everything, you wake up and you go for a walk. 30 minutes, and you do for 30 days. Now, you might be thinking, how on earth is that going to help me? It builds discipline. If you're not disciplined outside your trading, if you're just cruising along and you never really commit to anything, then you will never be disciplined in your trading. And I've said it before, it's not like when I go to my trading desk, I have to switch and I switch it and I have discipline. That's ridiculous. You need to be disciplined in your real life. Otherwise, in trading, it will never work. For example, I work out 4 times a week, every single week. If I'm on holiday, I work out 4 times a week. I don't care. This month, I've set a challenge for me to every morning before I start work, 30 minutes cardio. Simple as that. Why do I do it? 2 reasons. I like it. Well, basically 3 reasons. I like it. It's a new challenge for me. It builds discipline. And that discipline will go into my trading. So set a plan. Think about, this is my problem. This is what I have. How can I fix it? Start small. 30 days. Just 30 days. What's 30 days? Everyone can do 30 days. So start with that. And then when you're finished, reward yourself. You did it. And if maybe one day you skip for whatever reason, don't be too hard on yourself, because there's another day. And the next day you try it again. it won't go smooth in the beginning, but after some time you're like, hey, this is pretty nice, I feel pretty good. And then you will notice, like, if for example you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to do this for 30 days, and 30 days I'm going to trade only what's inside my plan and nothing that's not inside my plan. Step by step you become better like that. Reward yourself when you did well. When you didn't do well, don't be like, oh, you fucking idiot, you fucked up again, you never make this work. No, be like, okay, I fucked it up. Why did I fuck it up? How can I prevent it next time? And then next day, there's a new day. That's how you become better, guys. Really hope you liked this video. If you have questions, comment down below. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and then I see you next time.